Tuesday time. Where y'all at? It's Tarot Tuesday time. Where y'all at? It's Tarot Tuesday time. We're going to get started here. And remember the rules of Tarot Tuesday. One question per person. Just getting the cards shuffled here, giving everybody a chance to get in here. So we can get started. Let me shuffle the other deck too. Give everybody a chance to get in here. So we can have a little fun this Tuesday. I hope everybody's having a fabulous Tuesday. Hey there, how are ya? Hi there, Brittany. I'm great, thank you for asking. Good to hear you're doing well. I'm great. I'm fabulous. Thank you for asking. Hello, hello, hello. And guys, remember how it works with the way I see the questions. I don't see a long list like you guys do. They come up one by one, and then they fade away. So, you know, if your question is meant to be read, it will be read, because I have to be looking at the moment it comes up. One question per person. You can't have Tarot Tuesday be a whole personal reading for one person. All right, go. Is a new love approaching? Okay. Yes, I can definitely see that that's here for you. I see a little bit of a problem, a little bit of something here that's in the way. And it is your thought processes. It's the part of you that doubts that it can happen. It's like if you could, I don't think you really understand just how right there everything is for you. Like, I mean, the whole world as it pertains to romance and love is like right there for you. But it's like the problem is you get pessimistic about it and you try to control it too much. You want it to be there. So you start making decisions or choosing people or entering into situations based off you wanting it to be there. If you could do two things, it's right there for you. The two things would be get your mind right and get positive and know that it's there for you. And the second thing is don't try to make it happen. Don't try to control it. Be open to allowing your love life to unfold on its own. And it's right there for you. Okay, the whole, everything is right there for you. I definitely see it coming for you. Okay, it's just those two things that are in the way, which is really those two things are the absolute only reason that it's not there for you right now. And then I get too that there's somebody that you might need to express yourself to. Okay. Spirit's messages regarding myself and my divine complement. Not expressive enough. This is actually something that's very beautiful here. But the Spirit's message for you is really to get out of focusing on what's missing, get out of focusing on the past or what's going to happen in the future, and get in the present moment. Learn to enjoy each interaction in that moment, because if you get in that moment, that's where you both can feel the connection. That's where you both can feel the magnetic attraction, and you can feel what the connection truly is, and really get from it what it's trying to offer to you. But when you're too focused on the past, whether it's with them or somebody else, or like, I don't want this to happen again, or you're too in the future of, okay, if we're feeling this good, then where is this going? What is this gonna mean? All of that is getting in the way, because what I'm seeing is there's love there, there's connection, everything is great, okay? There's the ability to express love and really deepen the connection, but it's not happening because then this focus comes up on some other point in time or some fear that you're trying to avoid, and then the attraction goes down and you get out of that place of being able to experience it, you begin to move into these thought patterns and thought processes that are actually negative. They weigh you down. And honestly, I get that it kind of brings in this energy of maybe I need to be looking somewhere else. And it's all because of not being in the present moment and not experiencing the connection for what it really is, because when you're in that interaction, you're not there. Okay? So that's what I'm getting. Will there be any changes in my current situation in regard to love? Let's see. Okay. I do see change. I do see somebody coming back. I see somebody coming back, somebody from the past coming back. But this is the thing. There will be change, but there won't if you don't change something. There's something here that you need to change. And this is what it is. It's trying to shortcut or circumvent the love process. Okay? True love is not instantaneous. Okay? I know people like to believe the fairy tales that it is, but more often than not, that's that karmic feeling that you get that's just like boom, instantaneous. True love is there. It's like a seed. There's a seed for love. And then it has to germinate, it grows, you water it, you know, and it flourishes, and this love becomes greater. You know, this love seed becomes a great big love tree. What happens here is I'm getting that you circumvent that process. And so sometimes you're not, you two aren't taking the time to get to know each other and to reveal yourselves to each other and to allow the love to flourish and grow. There's somebody that's coming back from your past that you've had a deep emotional connection with, but I'm getting that you didn't even recognize how deep that emotional connection really was because of this habit of circumventing that you were already in. But this is going to come back around this time, and in this time it can be successful if you don't circumvent that process, if you're able to just chill, get to know each other, reveal yourselves, learn each other more, and then it's like you're going to have a light bulb moment of just how much the connection was really there, because I'm getting that you both didn't really feel it. Like you only felt a small portion of what it was. But it's coming back around this time, and it's coming back for success if you are able to let go of that process. I mean, you know, that pattern of not taking that time. You have to put that effort there. You have to make that happen. Because there is true love that's there with this person that's going to be returning. Okay? All right, let's go. Should I take Scorpio man back? options. Let me tell you that, whether you want to or not, take them back or not, you will have some options. So let's see. Okay. I'm getting that you should, but not fully. Let me explain. You wanna open the door, but it's for a reason, because you didn't give a fair shot with this. Now let me tell you why. I know you think you did, but you didn't really give a fair shot with this, and I'm gonna tell you why. There was a lot that never got expressed. And what I mean is the vulnerable, true heart feelings without like any armor on, or trying to protect yourself, or trying to like this authentic communication that could have, that can possibly have an impact here. It was never done. And that actually played a role in some of this that went on. Okay? So you want to give it a chance by giving it that fair chance. Okay? Because and then understand this. If this person cannot rise up the way that they need to when you've given it the fair chance, then understand that you will have other options. Okay? So you don't have to wait around on them. That's what I'm getting. Don't wait around on them, but you need to give it a fair shot, the shot that it wasn't really given. Because I'm getting like communication that was masked. You know how like if you're thinking too much about how you're going to sound, you won't say certain things that you really wanted to say. That's what I mean. How is my divine masculine feeling towards me now? Ooh. Oh. Okay. Okay, this person, honestly, I read straight. This person is actually focused on somebody else right now. This person feels like it was really combative between the two of you, and they don't feel like it's safe to open up. Like, this is not a place to open up, to give love. It's not safe here. They don't want to open their heart here. And they're kind of to a point where they've put it down. They're exhausted of it. They don't want to be vulnerable. They don't want to be open up. They're closed off to this. And they actually have somebody that's kind of stirred up their feelings that they're thinking about a lot. But they haven't fully gone all the way in with this person. They're kind of standing outside the door, like, evaluating some things, but they're really thinking that this person has what they're looking for. And, they're really considering going through that door with this person. So this person is actually focused on someone else. I always read honest and just what comes up. Is my twin flame the Gemini man? Let's see. So here's the thing, okay? With this person, see, when we ask questions like that, is I can automatically see, that we don't really understand twin flame connections and how any of this works. Because here's the thing, your twin flame is not somebody that's just already destined to be your twin flame. It's like this. Your twin flame is revealed to you, and you're revealing to each other, and you kind of discover your twin flame within. You discover each other within the connection. This is the reason that nobody can really tell you somebody is or isn't your twin flame, because you're gonna know it within the connection, and it's a discovering and unfolding that kind of happens within the connection. Okay, and what I get with this particular connection is, if you really want to know, you need to have an honest conversation with this person about how you feel and how they're showing you, like how they respond to your feelings is telling you the answer to this question. Because I get a lot of, this is a lot of chaotic energy, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of trapped in your own thought processes and beliefs. Okay, because I get that some of this can actually be contributing to this separation. I don't get like a straight no on this person, but what I will say is this whole twin flame idea has damaged this particular connection to a point where it can be hard to recover this, but it's not impossible. Because what has happened is, when you think that somebody is your twin flame and you just think that they're the one, before you both go through this process of revealing yourselves to each other, opening up to each other, before any of that happens, you just do it because you already think this, it ruins sometimes the possibility of that connection actually evolving. I actually have some content that's going to break this down, that's going to come out pretty soon, where I'm going to actually talk about this so you can really, really understand what I mean. But that's what has occurred in this situation. So this person is not in the same space, definitely, that you are. They're not there with you in this space, but they have the ability to be, possibly. But the only way to salvage this is going to be to go ahead and open up, have a heart conversation, discuss your feelings in truth, how you really feel. And then they're going to have to kind of decide from there whether they want to give it another shot, because they've kind of put it down. Okay, they're kind of like done with it. And it's all because of where you were mentally, this place you were stuck in, and the way you were like going on this locomotive because of these ways that you were thinking and what you believed. And so then they felt it initially, but then they were like, And there's a reason people do that, okay? And they're not wrong to do it. It's just some more things that you'll have to understand about that. And I have a video coming out sometime this week to really break that down. So you want to make sure that you watch that and take a look at it. But open up and then see where they can go from there, okay? Will my Leo come back and love me? Let's see. They're thinking about it. Now let's see. Okay. This person is kind of focused elsewhere right now where they're like focusing on their money, getting themselves where they want to be financially and in their career. And they're kind of really focused on that right now. But here's the thing, this person has kind of sat down from you and like, but they're not like gone. It's not like they're completely where they've really made this firm decision that they're done with you. But it's kind of like I'm just be straight up with you and honest. They feel like you have emotionally unhealthy patterns. They feel like you're codependent, and so they don't really want to be bothered with the mess of that. They want you to kind of get that together. They're trying to be open-minded to things in the future, but they are not seeing. They didn't see from you what they needed to see to show that you were in a healthy place emotionally and you weren't codependent. And so they're just focusing on their life, like their physical life, and having their world where they want it to be, making the kind of money they want to make or whatever when it comes to their career and their finances. Now, let me say this. I can see why they feel this way, okay? Because even when you say, will they come back and love me? See, that's codependent lingo right there. Because this person, that puts a burden on the person that they shouldn't have to carry. That they have to give you something that you're needing from yourself. You see what I'm saying? So that's the burden that they feel. And this person felt exhausted of that. But they're not fully, it's not like they're throwing you away or they're done with you. They want you to go and fix that and heal that and get that together because they're not completely closed off mentally to you. They haven't completely shut you out. Okay? Do the boot camp. It'll help with that. Now let's see. Where is my divine masculine in our connection? No problem, love. Mwah. No problem. No problem. I love you guys. Oh. Okay, this is the thing. This person is they're in a place where they really want to call in what they feel is like the best thing for them. Okay, with this situation, they feel like it was a lot that was missing because I'm really getting that this person is focused on somebody else. And it's because they feel like there was something that was missing from this and they're trying to find it with this other person and they feel like this other person may have it. But I'm going to tell you why though. It's because within the connection, they feel they probably couldn't like consciously articulate it to be able to say it. But they felt like you weren't vulnerable enough or open enough in some way, like you had some type of guard up or some type of just the energy that I'm getting is like expressing yourself from a place that's not fully authentic because of being afraid to you know, sometimes we do that like if we're afraid to get hurt. So we don't want to seem like we're that vulnerable or that we're open to be hurt or that this person could actually hurt us. Things like that. So it's like they feel like some of that is just making them feel like there were things that were missing, and it made them feel like it was a situation where it was too many red flags. So then they felt like, well, what would anybody do? You know what I'm saying? Because I do get that they felt like some sense of loyalty to you in some type of way. But then it's like, what would anybody do? You know, because they feel like they have their own needs and things that they wanted. And they want to bring that in. And it's like, if I can't have it here, then I still want it, even if it's with somebody else. So that's the energy that I'm getting. And I just really get that this person is focused on somebody else, like somebody else has kind of stirred their interest. Okay. So remember, guys, we're at the end of Tarot Tuesday for today. But remember, if you still have a question, like one, you know, you can find me on the Instant Go app. Okay. And you're able to ask me the questions there, like through text. You know, and you can do a text for like $6.99, and I answer. You'll get some detail, you'll get some good answers and things like that. So catch me on there if you didn't get a chance to get your question answered, but you really want it answered. Okay, so thank you guys so much. Love you guys, and I will see you guys next Tuesday for Tarot Tuesdays. Enjoy your day too, love. Thank you. Y'all, I remember how to get off here now.